Hello, my faves. It's your hot coach, Tanya Mtimiye, aka your favorite girl, and welcome back to my channel. So, in today's video, we are going to be discussing something that is entirely overlooked or extremely exaggerated. We are tackling feminine hygiene. What is it? Where to start? How to start? Tips and tricks, and everything in between. So stay tuned if you want to find out how to take holistic health of yourself. Now, let's get back to the basics. What is feminine hygiene? In very simple terms, feminine hygiene is how we take care of ourselves down there. It is how we wash, how we prepare, what we put in there, how we shave. All those things are considered as feminine hygiene because you are doing all those things to protect yourself down there, right? Now, the reason for me to say it is either overly exaggerated or completely overlooked is because a lot of the times when us as women speak of feminine hygiene, we are talking about the private area, right? So we are talking about the vaginal area, and we literally quite overlook the anal area because that is also part of the feminine hygiene, right? So yes, we do clean back there, but why is it not as emphasized as our vaginal area is? Because the space between your vagina and your anal area is literally so small that if you are not taking as good care of your anal area as you are of your vagina, you are literally quite doing nothing. You are literally quite doing nothing. So the same standard that you hold for your vaginal area is the exact same standard that you should hold for your anal area, because the germs and the sweat from back there um can easily move to your vaginal area because the space down there is literally so small, right? So your whole private parts should be included in your feminine hygiene routine. When it comes to a feminine hygiene routine, there is no one size fits all routine that is just going to be the grace or our God given routine that we can all follow. First of all, our bodies are different. Our bodies react differently to different types of bodies. Excuse me, to different types of products, right? So some of us have sensitive skin, some of us sweat excessively, some of us just have dry skin, we have eczema. So we all have different skin conditions and different types of skin. So this is not going to be me formulating a feminine hygiene for you guys. This is just going to be me giving you guys some tips that you can incorporate in your already existing feminine hygiene, or some tips that you can use to form your feminine hygiene routine if you don't already have one. All right. So the obvious part of it all is washing it down there, right? You have to wash it every time you wash or take a shower. You have to just wash it down there. Now, like we discussed in my previous video, yes, the vagina is a self-cleaning organ, but now because you know what exactly the vagina is, the surrounding areas needs to be cleaned. Also your anal area. So whatever soap or feminine wash you use to clean the surrounding area is the feminine hygiene you should be using at your anal area, right? So before moving on, speaking of the types of soaps and feminine washes that we use, you guys need to be so wary of the types of soaps that you use down there, because it can literally mess with your pH balance. So I would recommend that you get soaps and feminine washes from companies that specifically deal with feminine health, right? So if you use, like for example, if you use Lux on your body, don't use your Lux body wash down there. Get for example, a feminine wash from Gynagard, or just an extremely gentle soap that is unscented to wash down there, right? Don't get a scented soap because that also kind of mess with your pH balance. Even if it says lightly scented, if you are if you know that your body is just sensitive overall or in general, don't get anything scented down there, whether it be your panty liners, your tampons, your pads, whatever it may be. Just get stuff that is unscented, sensitive, and just neutral as a whole, right? So another tip is, When you guys are on your periods, please make sure to change your pad or tampon every 4 to 6 hours, regardless of if it's full or not. We should be changing our tampons every 2 to 4 hours. This is also a very obvious one, but wipe from the front to the back. Make your life easier and wipe from the front to your back. Always keep your vagina and your anal area dry. After taking a swim, get out of those clothes. After working out, get out of those clothes. After wearing your panty for the whole day, take it off. After wearing the same panty liner for about 2 to 3 hours, get rid of that thing. After wearing your tampon for 4 hours, get rid of that thing. After wearing your pad for 4 hours, get rid of that thing. Scented panty liners, scented pads, pass them in the shops. Don't even look at them in the aisles. Don't even give them your attention. Get rid of that things. It's just not a good anything. It's just not good for you. So also the type of undies that you wear, ensure that the padding on your undies is cotton, and because cotton is very breathable. Like a lot of people recommend cotton because cotton is very breathable, and it also absorbs the sweat down there, so it's not as sweaty down there, unlike other materials, or unlike that stretchy material that is just going to keep the sweat, like that's just going to keep the sweat up there, not absorb it and not do anything with it, or it's just going to be damp and very uncomfortable, and it's going to get irritated. All right, into the less obvious things. Excuse me. Bath bombs and foam baths, guys. I'm not particularly a fan of it because yes, it is nice for like to have a bubble bath, and your bath be different colors every day and da 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 da. But avoid taking bubble baths every day. You don't need to take a fancy bath every day, guys. Just sometimes during the week, don't add foam bath to your water, and don't add bubble baths to your water, because they're also quite not manufactured for feminine health. Yes, a lot of the companies, let's not lie, some of these companies claim to do holier than thou miracles that are just not happening. And yes, they have been around for years and years and years, but I feel like we as women are getting to a place where we are now wary of the ingredients that are put in the products that we use. And yes, it is nice to have a bubble bath, but just not every day, because that is also not good for your pH balance. It can also sometimes throw your pH balance off. So, when you are formulating your feminine hygiene routine, or when you're updating it, also it's also very important that we listen to our bodies, guys. Our bodies literally communicate with us, so we have to listen. So if you get a particular product and you notice that ever since you've been using this product, uh your vaginal areas, like the odor down there is more potent, or it's just it feels uncomfortable, or you've been getting a rash from after you've used this thing, or whatever the case may be, it's very important for us to listen to our bodies, because that in itself is just going to let us know which products work for us and which products don't. So it's very important that we also understand the things that we put in our bodies. So why is a feminine hygiene so important? Like, this is extremely important because first and foremost, it boosts your confidence so much. Like, taking care of yourself is just such a confidence builder. There's literally nothing like just feeling good, because when you feel good, you just perform better, you do better, you even get to a point where you just are glazing through this world because you are so confident in yourself. You don't need any validation from anyone, and that can all start from such a simple thing as taking care of your private areas. Right now, the second point is this can help you prevent infections. Yes, I said it. Taking care of yourself down there can help you massively in preventing infections. So your UTIs, your yeast infections, these are sometimes caused by, you know, our not really negligence, but by our, I don't know like the correct words to use, but it is caused by us just not being careful of the products and how we take care of ourselves down there. And it it's just a form of self-love. When you're taking care of yourself, it just shows, like it just shows that you love yourself, you respect yourself, and you put yourself to a standard. Because taking care of yourself, like, if you're not going to do that for yourself, who's going to do it for you? Like, that is where I feel your self-respect starts. You know, if you can't really properly take care of yourself, and this is not to say if you didn't know how to, this is me now saying you do know how to take proper care of yourself, and you just decide to take shortcuts, or like really just neglect it, or like I said, taking care of one part and ignoring the other part. It's just like, love yourself. It just gives you a confidence boost, and you are going to respect yourself more. Just do the things that you say you're going to do for yourself, and literally it's going to be such a game changer for you. We're starting off strong with douching. Douching does absolutely nothing except bring us problems. Guys, douching is a common myth that I think literally it's quite overrated, and it needs to stop, okay? Because first of all, when you are douching, you are getting rid of the good bacteria that is doing the Lord's work down there, okay? And it quite literally can cause problems on problems. Because if you are getting rid of the good bacteria that is fighting for your life down there, the bad bacteria, because you get bad bacteria everywhere you go, public seats, in your own toilet, everywhere, everywhere is just bad bacteria. So if there's no good bacteria in your vagina to help fight the bad bacteria, it's you're just going to be more prone to infections. Prevention is better than cure. Do not douche. It's bad for you. It gets rid of your good bacteria. Just don't clean inside. There's nothing you cannot guys, you can't do anything from inside besides what you put in your mouths. There's nothing you can do inside your body that can help you clean. So a good way to go is to just stay hydrated. Another common myth I hear a lot of the time is vaginal perfumes. Guys, we don't need vaginal perfumes. They honestly also, I've never really had one, but I'm literally not going to buy one, because it's also just going to disturb your pH balance. And actually, anything and everything that is going to disturb your pH balance is not a good idea, whether you have sensitive skin or not. Anything that disrupts the balance that's already there is just a bad idea. And that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you found any value in today's video, or you just literally enjoyed watching it, please do subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, drop me a comment down in the comment section. Save this video for later, guys, just for future references. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys are going to take better care of yourselves. Bye.